Welcome back to the Whiskey Wilson podcast, everybody. This is your co-host, Tyler Y'all. Today, I am with Chris Kellum, my co-host, and our special guest today is Austin Wolf. We're bringing him back on for the second time and kind of seeing what you're up to now and how life is looking different over, probably 3 years?
2, 3
Has
years.
it been 3 years?
It's probably 2 or 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
So it's been a while since we caught up, and since we have the new studio that we're in and everything, we want to bring you back on. And since we're making some changes, we want to see what the changes you've done.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys having me. I mean, this studio is beautiful. Definitely an upgrade from Cargo District.
Exactly. Yeah.
When did you guys move in here? Right,
Just 3 months ago, maybe.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
I feel like the lighting's better in here too. Obviously, you guys have upgraded the lights and stuff and the equipment. Man, I was talking to you. I was like, man, this definitely looks like it's. You guys take it to the next level. I said, what is this, 1,000th episode? And he was like, nah, it's like,
we're getting there.
like, what do you guys at, like 200,
No, we're almost at 3 now.
300?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm bad at math. Oh,
Or-
no, we're not.
Okay.
Almost at
No, I
3.
was actually adding all of the shorts. So yeah, almost
Oh,
at 200 now.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
52 weeks in the year.
I know.
times
I will
4.
look at.
Yeah, and going off that, like y'all's persistence has been amazing to see. Like you guys are constantly pushing out episodes, getting good hosts. What does that take, and what does that look like as far as like getting guests on? Like, are you guys constantly reaching out to people? How does that look when you're finding? Because you guys have 300 episodes. Is that 300 different people? Obviously, you have a few people that return, but how does that look for y'all finding hosts and guests and stuff like that?
I'd say
Yeah. I mean,
at least 100 of them are, well, probably like 150 are new people.
Wow.
So it's one, I know we're out in the community. He's definitely more so than I am because I like to be a homebody. But like just being out, seeing people, getting to meet people, and like hearing their stories in the real world. And then I'll be like, Tyler, have you heard about this person? And then I'll look into it, and then he'll do the reach out.
yeah, it's probably a mix. Like, if I wanted to, I could probably not have anyone like reach out to anyone for a whole entire year, because there's probably 50 people that have reached out to me, like recently, that want to be on the podcast. So just kind of looking through those, like, okay, what do I want January to look like?
Yeah.
January is mostly people that are bringing THC drinks on, or not going to drink too much, or aren't drinkers. So like I did that purposely in January.
That was smart. I
Yeah,
like that.
It's very, very dry. People aren't doing too much with it anyway. So I just want to be relatable in those ways.
Yeah.
So if it makes sense of the month, I try to put people together. There's some people who are like, I like to drink. And I'm like, okay, great. What do you do? And they're like, not much. Like, you're not getting on the podcast.
Damn, yeah.
Then like there's people like you that have done really good on the podcast, reach back out to you, bring you back on.
Yeah.
People like that too. So
I love the drive though. Somebody's just randomly reach out to y'all like, hey, let me get on the podcast. Like, what do you do? Like, and not much, but I feel like that'd be cool to come in and sit. That's funny that people want to get on there. It's good though. You guys are building a brand.
yeah.
You guys, people listen to y'all. I mean, that says a lot about the brand and the podcast itself.
yeah. And there has been times we've just brought people on just to
Usually
chit chat.
people I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's been y'all's biggest episode as far as like, I'm a marketing guy. So like,
Yeah.
so like viewership, like, do you know which episode was the biggest for y'all or?
There's 2 things that are funny. I'll briefly touch on both of them. So the first one is some of our most consistently big hitters are AI videos that I created,
Word.
which pisses me off.
I
But
know, that's tough. That's funny though. I like that.
I know, yeah. Like it's all of my thoughts that go into the AI, but AI is making everything else.
Yeah.
And it probably takes me from ideation to everything is maybe an hour.
Got you.
And I have a brand new episode doing this. It's an hour just sitting and talking to you, let
Right.
alone the editing, let alone uploading and posting and everything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And the other one is someone who just consistently gets a lot of views because she has a lot of Google search results.
So if you got really good SEO,
You're not talking about like OnlyFans, are you?
No.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know. Like, you talking about good Google search, like female. I was like,
I mean,
where you were going with that, I just didn't know.
It's a similar lane.
I got you. Well, we can
Yeah.
definitely talk about it off camera. 'Cause
Right.
I'm curious to see who it is. But no, that's cool. I mean, yeah, AI, I mean, you either got to get with it or it's going to take over, right? And so,
Exactly, yeah. That's why we kind of got involved with it too. Because at first I was like really pushed back against it, and I was like, I can do my own stuff. I was like, oh, I can save 3 hours.
Yeah.
By like,
now what does the cost look like as far as, I guess, because you guys were doing it yourself, right? At one point editing the videos, and there's obviously a cost with that at the time. So, and then you could pay somebody overseas, like outsource it to someone in Pakistan or India, like some stuff that I do. And then you have AI. So obviously the AI stuff's not free. Like, is it affordable? Is it, do you think it's worth what you're paying for?
I overpay for everything that we use because I have things that, like, I have 3 softwares that do all the same thing. So, like, you don't have to be as crazy as I am. And we only spend $100 a month.
Wow.
And that's
impressive.
doing 4 full episodes of an hour each that does all of the editing, everything for me.
Dang.
Yeah.
We should be creating companies like that, right? That like be able to just do that stuff for us. Yeah.
We could do an ad company.
There's a bunch of AI type of things you can do and not really.
Yeah, but
Between AI and outsourcing, like,
just say,
No, that's cool.
you just need to make the company that does all the stuff we're paying people for.
And then you basically sell that to other
the package.
podcasts,
Yeah.
people that need that stuff, entrepreneurs, whoever's pushing out content, pushing out videos, and you basically just say, hey, we're a one-stop shop, you know, use us, and then, yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
We kind of started doing that when we had our own studio. It just
Yeah.
wasn't packaged as well, and there was no AI. So, like, I was still doing a lot of the work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you could easily just switch that out.
No, that's dope.
So what are you doing? Or, well, you've asked a lot about us. We got to ask something about you.
I like to ask questions, man. I'm a question guy. My wife gets me all the time. So you ask people too many questions. I'm like, I'm just genuinely interested in,
You're curious.
Yeah.
You
Like
need to have a podcast.
There was a woman, she was, I know this is, you know, we're podcast, I'm a very open book. It was a woman that was in the truck. She had her mask on driving to Tidal Creek. And I asked my wife, so I'm going to ask her why she got her mask on in the truck.
Right.
And I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was just genuinely interested, because like there was nobody else with her. She said she had asthma and then she was going through a construction zone and she didn't, you know. But my wife said, "Why'd you ask her that?" I'm like, "Because I genuinely wanted to know."
Yeah.
I know. Like it's nothing to do with the COVID stuff. It's just like genuinely, why do you have a mask on in your vehicle? And she told me, and I was like, okay, I kind of feel like a dick because I thought it was gonna be another answer, but she wore it inside Tidal Creek, so I was like, maybe she was just telling me that. Maybe she was just telling me that. I don't know, but I asked too many questions. So,
well, I do know people with asthma, but they're also, depending on, I don't know when you saw her, but like I have a few people who were like, when it was cold and flu season.
this was today.
Oh,
I saw her today.
yeah,
That's right. And I feel like it was a good time to put, drop it in here.
Maybe she did have asthma, but I know a lot of people that are like sick right now. Like we've had probably half our staff has gone down sick, and at least 2 of them have asthma. So like, one, they're fighting that, and then trying not to get sick because then you just like
that makes sense.
Exacerbate.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
and that's what she told me. She said, I have asthma. I was like, dang, that was definitely not the answer I thought she was about to say. I was like, and she was like, smile. I was like, yeah, I was just genuinely, curious. I wasn't trying to be a dick, but
because asthma stacked with like the North Carolina sickness or the RS. I was like, this is so silly.
Yeah.
Why is everyone sick right now?
It's a lot. And I think that's why you just got to have that dog mentality,
Right.
I just drink alcohol to burn off all the.
I feel that. No, but you said, what am I doing these days? I mean, so I don't know. Last time we talked, obviously the indoor billboard companies still with our focus. We've got 185 indoor billboards from North and South Carolina.
Oh, wow.
We're the largest kind of combined. There is somebody else who's bigger than us in North Carolina, but as a combined, there's nobody bigger than us in the 2 states. So we've been focusing on that. About to launch in Chicago probably next year. I've got an old business partner that wants to launch up there, Virginia Beach. So we're definitely looking at different parts of the country, launching that. Maybe going the franchise model. I don't know. There's a lot of different directions if we own it. And then I've taught the stuff. I've had courses. That's been good. But, it's tough when you teach somebody. Like I've got a student in Georgia. She's a nurse, and she did, I taught her everything. But, they don't put the time into it. They can't expect super significant results. Yeah, right. So then I look at myself and my dang, did I not do a good job teaching and articulating how to build and scale this business up? Yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to do the course route anymore. I mean, it's definitely scalable, but I almost want to own more of it and be able to help control the whole growth of it.
Yeah.
Because there's a company called Encompass. They're out of Colorado, and they basically have the franchise model, almost like the Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's kind of style. You pay a franchise fee, they take a royalty, you pay them a management fee, all that good stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. Just say, hey, pay me an enormous amount of money up front, and then we hope that it works out. And so no, I'm almost like, I saw a quote the other day about Vanderbilt. He said, I'd rather get 1% of 100 people's work than 100% of my own work. And so when you think about that, it's like I want 1% of 100 other people.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely, I think that's how you can scale wealth and stuff like that. So just been building that, and we still do some social media marketing, like building websites, managing social media companies, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. So there's a lot going on with that, but just growing pains, like good growing pains, and got married, as you know. You saw my wife her wedding ring, so it's been good. I've just been married and scaling the business, and
that's awesome.
Now here with you guys.
How's it changed businesses, or have you changed business models since being married and having like an actual relationship?
Yeah, well, I've been with my wife 5 years, dating. Yeah. So I just got married in September. So it's been like 90 days. So nothing's really changed significantly. She's technically our chief marketing officer.
Okay.
She does some stuff on the side, but she's also a mental health therapist. So she's dealing with people that have mental health issues.
Right.
So she's not like a physical therapist. She's a mental health.
Yeah.
So she definitely helps. She's been a big supporter. She helps give me ideas. She helps calm me down sometimes when so we're trying to hire right now, and like we're trying to grow in Charlotte. And so it's tough, like hiring people, because I've never been like I've been like outsource. So like you're a contractor, but I need to hire, if I want to scale this thing to 500 locations, I've got to hire full-time people.
Right.
And so it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's a different perspective. It's a different shift in the business. And I don't necessarily know if I like managing and hiring people. And so JC's going to be kind of like probably hopefully more of the person that handles that.
Right, yeah. Doing more HR type of stuff.
Exactly.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
What type of person are you hiring right now?
So I'm hiring somebody, like I want to, particularly in the Charlotte or Raleigh area, that can go find us locations. So for the listeners that don't know, I've got an indoor billboard company. So essentially what we do is we put up TVs in restaurant, bars, gyms, nail salons, anywhere where there's high traffic, and then we advertise local businesses. We've got partnerships with Islands, Fit for Life Gyms, Beau Rivage, Shuck and Shack. So we're looking for somebody that can go find us locations. So people that can go in these restaurants, they can go in these bars, say, hey, because it doesn't cost them anything. So we actually give them free ads. So let's say you want a bar or a restaurant. I'll basically say, hey, I'll give you free ads around Wilmington in non-competing locations. So if you two are competitors, I'll never put your ad and his ad on the same TV. So we're just looking for somebody that can help us find more locations. This guy I've been talking to, he's like 55 years old. He doesn't do social media. He says he goes in door to door all the time. So that's the type of person I'm looking for. Not necessarily somebody that's not doing social media, but somebody that's going to go face to face and talk to these people. Social media only goes so far.
Yeah, true.
Because you have companies that manage their accounts. So you're actually not even actually talking to the direct business owner.
Right.
You're going to, somebody like a front desk administrator or something. And that's always tough.
Or you have that third-party person who doesn't actually work for the company. They get the message, they take it, and they're like, then they might send it to you.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just a social media manager. Like, I'll let Johnny know. Like, yeah, sure you are.
A lot of times they'll give you smoke screens and say, oh, this person's not in. They definitely are. That's why I try to tell them, hey, it's free. So there's two parts to our business: finding locations, finding the real estate, and then selling it to the advertisers, Reeds, your financial company, whatever we'd be selling advertising for or to who. So there's like two components of it. But really, if you don't find the real estate and locations, you can't sell the ad space. It's just like an outdoor billboard. Right. My buddy Gray Vic, who owns Gray, y'all need to get Gray on here. Yeah. He finds real estate. He pays the landowners. Let's say you own land on the highway. He'll pay you every year, and then he'll go around and put a billboard on it and then sell the ad space. So the out-of-home industry is growing so much. It's called the OOH. And I think BlackRock actually invested in or bought into a company last year. And so because it's such a cash flow, passive income type business and assets, and we saw assets just explode in COVID, things that probably are overhyped and overvalued, but people like businesses where it's a very hard barrier to entry. Outdoor billboards are very hard to get into. My business, it's very easy to get into.
Got you.
Because anybody can go find a TV, anybody can go install it, and then just go to locations and try to put TVs up. But the outdoor billboards are hard, but out-of-home industry is huge. It's growing. And those are the stuff you see, the buses in Wilmington that have the ads on them. That's out-of-home. It's not in-home. It's not traditional media. So it's a huge industry.
That's crazy. Never realized that.
Yeah, I mean it's massive, and you go to New York, obviously Times Square, billboards. Yeah. They've got the things on like the big, the
wraparound screens.
Yeah,
and all that.
Yeah, on the skyscrapers and stuff like that, and you see it a lot in California. You'll see like just like a random building with an ad on it. I'm like, it's a big ass like magazine, pretty much. Like
I've always wondered what the maintenance costs were for those outside billboards. Like
you talking about the outdoor on the highway?
Yeah,
like gray ones. Yeah, so I mean. Vinyls cost like his costs, which I don't know if he wants me to tell him, but I'll say it out there. It's public knowledge. You can chat GPT it. Yeah, it's so like a vinyl, what you would print, it's like $300 to $700 to print it, depending on the size.
Right.
And then you can pay somebody, a maintenance person, like $200 to $300 per billboard to go there because he's going to have to go up on a ladder. He's tall. He's high up. Now if you're in New York, that's probably a whole different cost.
Right.
Nope. On I-40, Wilmington, Brunswick County, Pender County, like traditional billboards, guys make those guys make like 6 figures a year just installing billboards. But all they're doing all day is just driving to different billboards and then basically installing billboard vinyls. So
that's wild.
And then the printer, they make a ton of money too because all they're doing all day is just printing huge vinyls.
Yeah.
So it's a cool industry, man. I mean, it's definitely not everybody looks at billboards. Some people don't like them, but they help businesses grow. And that's, that's why I love my business because I believe in it and it helps businesses grow. I mean, we see the results and stuff, so it's huge.
Yeah. It's crazy because you're right. Like
Reed's is on a billboard right now with Gray on Oleander right there at Bradley Creek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they do Lamar right there at Trader Joe's. I mean, Perry's does a ton too. So, I mean, your industry does a ton of billboards.
Yes.
Massive.
Well, there's so many people that come in. I hear more people saying, "Oh yeah, I saw your billboard."
Yeah.
Versus the people who are like, "Oh yeah, I saw like a commercial." Like we invest in both, and I'm sure there's a ton of people who see our commercials.
Yeah.
But because I'm here in our hometown, like I see way more billboards.
Yeah.
Like more people coming in. Oh, I want the piece that's off the billboard. I'm like, which billboard, man?
Wow. You've actually heard that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Even when I was at Reed's, like that was something that was heard a lot. And then the other thing they don't realize is those billboards change pretty often for Reed's.
Yeah, like once a month or so.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, so billboards definitely work. I mean, they work for different people. Like, what is your goal with this billboard? Is it just to maximize exposure? Is it to drive leads? Is it a specific campaign? So we hear some people say, oh, billboards don't work. Well, they do work. It's just your goal and your vision for the billboards is not aligned with what it does. So at the end of the day, you're paying for exposure. Whether that exposure leads to traffic and leads to sales, it's up to the message. So if a billboard is not driving results, I would say the biggest thing is probably the message or the placement. Where's that billboard located? You're not going to promote Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Whiteville. You know what I mean? Like you're going to promote that in Wilmington. You're not going to, promote Melting Pot maybe in Leland. You want to promote it more like the Wrightsville Beach area, the downtown. Like there's certain spots where you put messages, and you want to make sure that message is articulated in the right way. That way you can get the best response. Yeah. So
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but south of the border has been around for quite a while, and they have a ton of billboards.
They're up for sale, right?
I just saw that. Yeah. Chris just sent it
the
to
south
me.
of the border.
The south of the border.
Yeah, it's inexpensive too.
Yeah, the south of the border, that whole territory just blows my mind. I remember going there when I was probably 8 years old. Like, I want to go to the south border because you always go to Myrtle Beach and you always see south of the border. And I was like, let's go. They're like, you don't want to go. There's nothing there. I was like, let's go. Remember going in this place and like there was nothing there. It was definitely sketchy like that. It was like, where are the games at? And there was like a game room and there was like 4 games and half of them didn't work. Yeah. I was like, yo, this place is sketch.
Yeah, no. Like, because the guy whoever owns it owns so much property and that like they're not making any money and no one wants to invest in it. I'm like, sir, if you like didn't pay for a billboard every mile down the road or every 5 miles, you could have some money to invest and get more people here. But
Here's the thing, though. Clearly, those billboards worked for as long as they did.
Yeah.
They
Because
did,
that
but they
thing was,
haven't worked for years because
Yeah.
Well, they haven't updated them, which is, I'm sure, is
Toss me my water, if you don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, south of the border, I mean, what's going on there, right? I mean, that should be the topic of this podcast right now. What is going on at south of the border? Why is it for sale? I mean, I still don't know. And what's it for sale for? What is the purchase price? Because really what you're buying is land. Right? It's not an asset that's producing a ton of money. If it is, I want to know what money they're producing, from what it's from, right? So it's like, what's even going down there? Have you guys ever been there?
no.
never stopped. So the owners of it are selling 30 acres to include the Pedro Land amusement park.
Okay, that sounds fun.
The south
Pedro
of the border
Land.
convention center, a motel building, a mini golf course, a former casino, and some vacant land for only 2.85.
You know, that doesn't seem crazy.
I was going to say.
I was
I
like-
thought it was gonna be like 30 million or something outrageous.
Me too.
Yeah, no.
Because the land is
Oh,
right
now
off
I'm
95,
tempted.
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Is it right off 95? Like, I'm pretty sure it's right off 95. I mean, that's not terrible. Maybe you, like, make a spinoff of south of the border and, like, you put, like, a bunch of restaurants there, like, you know, maybe a cool hotel and, like, you make it, like cool. Like,
Right,
and then you still keep the brand name, but also make it, like, worth going to because the brand is there. South of the border.
yeah.
It's not a good way, though, right? It's like you laugh at it.
Why don't you, like, if they had a legit amusement park
Yeah.
and or a legit hotel.
Yeah, have a few Mexican restaurants. Like have like a tequila bar.
Yes.
Have a Mexican restaurant. Like
You want to know who's probably pissed off that it just went up for sale now?
Yeah.
Bucky's. Bucky's 100% would have bought south of the border if
Yeah.
it was for sale when they were looking for land.
It's still far enough away from
yo,
Buc-ee's
I've
that
never
they
actually
put
been
another
to a
one.
Bucky's. Have you guys
Same.
been?
I
Of
have a
course
couple
he
times.
has.
Is it worth the hype?
I'm not sure if if the hype is at a 10, you're probably not going to hit a 10, but it's still pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's like a mini grocery store, right?
Yeah. Like,
I was
there's all
impressed when
kinds of stuff.
I was impressed when I was a kid and I went to a Sheets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Wilmington
it's-
for Sheets, like coming
Oh
here,
my
it was
gosh.
dope. Like I mean, the funny thing is I've not even been to the Sheets in Wilmington, but growing up there was a Sheets close by. I remember it's like, yo, you can just go to these like little counters and you can like order like mozzarella sticks, and that's when I used to like smoke a hell of weed, and I would just go and then just go in there and just like, yo, you can order mozzarella sticks and pizzas, and I think it was the 24/7, right?
Yeah, they were.
And I was like, bro, this is dope. Like, this is dope. Like, I was impressed, but you know, I heard Bucky's is definitely a step above Sheets.
It's a few steps above.
And then
Sheetz.
Wawa, I've been to a Wawa.
Wawa is a step
Above
above
Sheetz.
Sheets.
Yes.
And then Bucky's.
So it's like Bucky's, Wawa, Sheets, right?
and then I think there's a gap, and then there's Sheets.
Yeah. So Sheets is at the bottom of the toe ball.
Well, Sheetz and Wawa are pretty darn similar, but
Yeah.
the Wawa sandwiches.
That's what I've heard. The
hoagies.
Wawa sandwiches. I don't know. Do you think
hoagies,
we'll ever
man.
get a Wawa, or is there probably like some kind of non-compete for like Sheets here in Wilmington?
We're getting a Wawa off of Market.
Are
There's
we?
a Wawa going in
Wait,
somewhere.
so what's going to Carolina Beach?
Maybe that's the Wawa, right? Off Monkey Junction Road.
there's a Wawa
Or
going
off
somewhere and a
Monkey
Sheetz
Junction.
going in
We'll-
somewhere.
We'll get one somewhere.
Yeah.
There's
What
so
the-
many.
No, the Wawa is by the hospital.
You know what you guys should do? You guys should get like Sheets #1 food, and then once Wawa gets here, and then Wawa's food, and then get somebody on here, and then y'all just like try it out, and then rank it, and like say, okay,
Yeah,
like
that's actually a good idea.
that'd be dope. Like I would watch
We're
that and
gonna
be
have
like,
to
yo, like, or even doing that like locally, like get some like, okay, what are the top 3 burger joints, and like you go to like.
Right.
And then you get the burgers, and you bring some like food. Whoever's a food influencer in
yeah,
Wilmington, maybe be like Lawrence Suitcase or somebody like that. Get him, bring him in here, and then you try the food, and y'all talk about it. That'd be
You're
sick.
speaking Chris's language.
That'd be sick. Like nobody in Wilmington's really doing that, are
That's
they?
true.
There's
Like
a-
nobody's talking about like
Nothing like podcasts.
Yes, like the
there's a lot of
reels.
people that drop reels that are like, well, these are my top 10 restaurants, and it's really unfortunate when I'm looking at this and I'm like, should all those?
So let me ask you. So I'm a
restaurants be up
burger
there?
guy. What are the top 3 burgers in Wilmington?
So
If you're a burger guy,
yeah, it depends on what kind of burger you like.
no, I just want to know like give
We
me
did a
like
whole
1, 2, and
burger
3.
tournament.
1, 2. Ooh, we did do that a couple. I tried to bring it back. He didn't want to. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
So voted in Wilmington, the top 3 would be Islands, Grimburger, and then
Islands
Winnie's.
Burgers and Bites. Not
Yeah,
Yes,
Islands
Islands
Yeah,
Burger,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
down in Carolina Beach.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Grimburger, and then I think Winnie's was number 3,
I think
or was it
you're right.
Rebellion?
Y'all agreed on that consensual, like both of y'all.
Yeah.
So I just had
Well-
I just had Perla's burger,
That's
So
what I've
that-
been hearing.
bro. So I'm with you on those rankings, like, but now I might put Perla at 1. I'd probably put
But you have to go
Island
back.
Burger and Grim Burger are kind of a different type of burger.
That's what I'm saying.
Grim Burger's more of like a smash,
Is a
and
true
then like, but
smash.
like Island Burger's more like, hey, this is like real hearty, like grease, like just like bacon, like jalapenos. So honestly, I think I don't know, like 2 and 3 is tough for me, but Perla, bro, it's $20 burger. It's not cheap. It comes with fries.
Oh, but it does come with fries.
Yes, but I just met the owner. He owns Origins and
Yeah.
Circa. I just met him at G Prime New Year's Day, and he was talking. I was like, dude, your burger, because I've heard the burger. I was like, well, I'm going to a raw bar, oyster bar, and I'm
Yeah,
getting a
you
burger.
get a burger.
It just didn't make sense. But I told him. I even told him straight up. I'm very blunt. I said, your seafood tower didn't blow me away, but the burger did. And so yeah, we're on the same page with Grim Burger and Island Burger, but you guys got to try Perla.
So
And it's right here.
yeah, I've gone to Perla many a times to eat that burger because that's probably my number one burger.
Do you
too.
agree?
What's that?
You agree?
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, it's a gas. Like I'm no onions though. Like
Right,
literally
yeah.
just give me patty, lettuce, and that sauce.
same.
Yeah, and
That's
dude,
it.
it's gas, bro. I
That's
know.
what
I'm
I
not
do,
an onion.
yeah.
Well, you like if I go to Island Burgers, I'm putting jalapenos on there.
Yes.
I'm putting bacon. I'm putting cheese. I might even make it a double, dog.
Right.
But like, you know, so yeah, y'all should definitely do that. Y'all should bring some food in one podcast and like just like eat it and like, yeah, what do you
Chris is so
think?
excited.
Like, bro, that would be sick. I'm about it. Like, yes, they're reels, but like longer forms. Like Barstool does that. Like, what are the top 10 like favorite foods in America? And like
Mukbang.
they make them into reels, and you guys could put it into a real form.
Right.
You know, so
So many options.
pizza,
Can-
burgers,
can we
tacos.
Bring it back for
We
the
can do
summer.
it.
What happened? You guys did it, and it was just too much. What are you talking
It was
about?
a lot of work.
For food.
Well, no. So we
well,
like
no, like
we did
we
a-
did a big tournament.
we did a like NCAA
Well, you,
style tournament.
well, you ain't got to necessarily do a tournament, but maybe just like you. It's tough, yeah. Because
But we did the tournament so that way we could like people could vote and be like, "Yo, let's see what do you think is the best."
I think I voted on that. I think I remember that now.
It was huge. I mean, we probably got a large portion of Wilmington that we're voting on. I mean, it was blowing up our Instagram more than it ever has, like, which is tempting to
huge,
bring it back.
That's huge.
But
Do it for the tournament this year.
yeah, for March, that gives you time to like, you know.
we did it in off season.
Now, were you guys doing one food item like burgers, or were you doing
ju-
like
we
just
just
straight
did
like
burgers.
yeah?
it was just burgers.
I kind of want them to do.
And it was
chicken
before Perla
tenders.
existed.
Who's got the best chicken tenders in Wilmington?
Well, listen,
I love
so
tenders. I just don't eat them that much. Like I'm like I go to anywhere a burger's at, bro.
My wife hates it because like the running joke when we started dating was like I would order chicken tenders everywhere,
Yeah.
and I've stopped.
No, they're gas, bro. Like
So,
you can
like-
get tenders like anyway. I'm always yeah.
But there's some places that just do like pull it like just classic, pull it off the breast meat, dunk it and
Yeah.
batter. I'm like, and they don't season it, which is what I feel like Smithfield's does. Like,
Smithfield chicken and barbecue.
yeah, like
They have
they're-
chicken tenders?
They have chicken tenders,
I didn't know
but
that.
like their tenders don't have the kick that I want. So I will
Throw
say,
some hot sauce on that thing, baby.
yeah, but I'm driving. Like,
No, that's tough. Yeah.
shout out Dennis Rounds to some really good chicken tendies.
At Mayfair.
Yeah.
Browns.
across.
I've never actually been there, but
You should.
they have pizza, right? That's what they're known
Yes,
for.
that's what they're known for.
It's chicken tenders. Yeah.
There's someone else.
You like them?
It's been a
You
while.
like them tendies, huh,
Yeah,
Chris?
I get the tendies.
Tendies.
Like I don't.
There's literally a person in our parking lot that has the license plate and it says tendies. And every time I see tendies, I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking chicken tenders. It's
Emily's
just
gonna love it when that shit's on
Yes.
the back of your car.
Ooh,
you be whipping up some tendies.
I don't make any. Emily makes some really good ones because
Nice.
we do them at home. Like it's been a while.
Let me ask
'cause it
y'all real
takes a lot.
quick. 'Cause we're talking about food. Best steak in Wilmington, like top 3. And it doesn't have to be like their order, but like where are you? Like where is like hey, you get a steak if you guys are steak people.
So
The only place that I'll really even eat a steak these days is gonna be like Rocco or True Blue.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
haven't been to
probably-
Rocco, but True Blue's gas.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
Olivero.
I'm not sure.
So-
I've had a
Oh, that
steak.
ribeye. That ribeye is gas. That ribeye is
So-
gas.
So for those who don't know, Olivero's a newer restaurant.
Yeah.
In like downtown space. It's on like 3rd Street in Castle.
Something like that.
Small. You got to make a resi.
It's a weird spot.
Yeah,
It's a weird
yeah.
setup. It got voted like top restaurant in Fox 100 in the United States.
It
Which I
is.
think it was a little hype. There was a few restaurants in Wilmington I would put above Olivero, but it's good food.
But they're consistent. And that's like there's some other restaurants that have some really great food, but they're
Yeah,
not always like. And Oliveira is also known for making like a spot. If you make your own noodles in your pasta,
That's true.
They got these dates with the goat cheese.
Yes.
Those are gas. They have these little crab balls.
I've had those. Yeah,
So I'll
those
tell
are
you my
good.
top steaks.
I'm ready for it.
G Prime.
Really?
G
Okay.
Prime is amazing. That's like my
What
spot.
kind of steak? What?
I'm a
So-
filet guy.
Okay,
I'm
there
a
we go.
filet. Like they have an Australian filet and then they have a regular. They have a special actually. It's like Ruth's Chris, Monday through Thursday, $55 a person. Might be $59. You get a salad of your choice. It's like 2 different salads, a filet or salmon, a side of your choice, and a dessert for $59. Now it's a 4-ounce filet. It's not a super big filet, but it's really good. So I'm putting that. I know it sounds crazy. Ruth Chris has an amazing steak. I know they're a chain, but they're always consistent.
Yes.
They have a sweet potato casserole that my wife says she would do some dirty things in that sweet potato casserole. True Blue, Gas, Origins. Origins
Yes.
is
Oh, yeah.
amazing,
Haven't
bro.
had it in a
Yes.
while, yeah.
So like those are like wow, we've got great restaurants here in Wilmington. Like it's
do.
literally insane. Like when people come, like I travel a lot, and I'm like, yeah, Wilmington's on the map. Like
It
we have a
is.
good variety. We have a lot of like up and down, like with restaurants open and closing, but we're on the map, dog.
Right.
I feel like that's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
feel.
The fact that we've had year over year, we have chefs who show up on like
Yeah.
the options to win different awards every year. I'm just like,
What's that pizza place? Everybody, have y'all been? There's that Cugino. Farina.
Cugino
Forno.
Forno.
And then there's the
Yes.
Dough House. That guy's pretty good.
Yes.
I've
Don
heard.
Luca won a few awards.
That's
and,
right.
like,
Luca,
best
that's a
of.
good one.
That's right.
But I will say, shout out to the boys. Salida, they do that wood fired.
Where's that at?
It's in the cargo district.
Okay. I don't go there that much. I want to. There's so much good food down
It's
there.
literally a hole in the wall.
Yeah,
Literally a
Cargo
hole in
has
the
like Cargo is probably one of the like top like spots for food.
Yes.
Now they have all those like other like just
Yeah.
like box trucks like cargo things that just popped up. They have Zeke's there now.
Yes.
They have like some good spots now, which is
Zeke's
crazy.
good too. I'm excited to see what they, because like their burger, they have a chicken sandwich, and they literally just like did a like smashed piece of chicken, flavored really well.
Bro, you know who had some good chicken tenders?
Yeah.
They used to be right over here. Epic. Did you ever eat
Oh,
an Epic?
I
Yes.
love
Bro, Epic
Before
was
they
gas.
closed up,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they actually do some stuff with Bevy Mart. So the guy who owned it will make their taquitos.
Yeah.
So they have taquitos in that little roll, like
yeah.
hot dog stand at Bevy Mart.
Yeah.
And then they have like he has chicken tenders there in the cold section. You get them all the time. So they actually
I get those pretty often.
You know what I'm talking about? They're gas.
I
Like-
just had a quesadilla from Bevy too.
Did you?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that guy from Epic makes all their stuff for Bevy. So I was kind of
cool.
I was kind of sad when they shut down because they had it was like a healthier option. They made their own ranch.
Yeah.
They had some spice to it because I'm with you. Like I want a chicken tender that's got some flavor, got some seasoning, and it just gives that good wow flavor. Have you been to Dave's Hot Chicken?
Yes.
What do you think?
Where is that at?
It's in front of the Independence.
I wasn't like wowed.
okay.
I wasn't like wowed away, but it's like if you want like hot, you want flavor.
Yes.
It's definitely there. I like the crinkle cut fries.
So I like the fact that you can get it in like a little Sammy, and it comes with some slaw, and I can put some honey on it.
Yeah.
That is a game
The
changer.
honey's a game changer.
You should try that on a biscuit.
Boys, we gotta have some food here, man. What we got going on?
I
See,
know.
this
I'm
is
telling
a Chris podcast.
You guys need to. You guys definitely need to do that. Like, man, like I think that's cool in Wilmington. Nobody's doing that. Like talking about the food scene here, like as like podcast style.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you ain't gotta do it every episode, but like maybe like you do like the March Madness style. Like that'd be cool. I think it would definitely add some value to the community and help give restaurants more of exposure.
Well, since we're doing blinds once a quarter, we can do this once a quarter. Find 2 other things that we can do that's fun.
Because like I would love to like
Oh,
watch.
like
I know it
once a
sounds
month
weird.
drop a-
Don't you love watching like a food video? Like somebody takes a bite of it and like, yeah, let me give you your honest review. Like obviously Dave Portnoy like was big on that with the pizza. Like you like watching somebody eat it.
Yeah.
Like and like like yo, give me what do you think, bro? Yeah, it's good. Maybe it needs a little bit of this. So that'd be cool. Like to see like podcast style with some food. Maybe somebody will sponsor y'all and y'all could have like a food sponsor too. It has to be a good. It has to be a good one though. You can't just like have some random like.
No,
Yeah.
we should hit up. Be like, hey Bevy, can you sponsor us?
They would be a good one, dude. Like their stuff, bro. I spent way too much. I know I spent over $1,000
Oh, yeah.
there this year.
They were at an event, Reed's Head with Breitling a couple months ago, and they did a matcha.
Oh, their matcha's gas.
I was like,
the seafoam
what?
matcha. Did you try that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah.
I'm
That's
like, because
good.
I don't drink coffee. And
I don't either. I drink matcha
I
though.
drink matcha, but I don't support Starbucks, so I don't ever get any matcha from them. So
Right,
like,
matcha's. I mean, Starbucks got a good matcha. I know, I know the Starbucks thing. I get it, but they got a protein like matcha, and they just it's like 25 grams, bro. Like if you're trying to get some gains
Really?
in, like,
Right,
get a little matcha, like 25 grams, and you get a little caffeine boost. Like it's not bad, but I feel you though.
well, I work in Mayfair, so I just walk to Drift most days.
Yeah,
If
that's another restaurant that's like,
if I ever get the time and actually like leave my house early, next week I'll have the opportunity. Then I'll go to Bevy because everyone keeps. They're like,
Their coffee's
You
really
need to
good
go
too.
by.
it is. It's a good spot. Like I love what Mason and them their team did over there. Like, bro, it's like I remember like the construction. I was like, what are they gonna do here? Like, bro, it took
Exactly.
forever. Like, 'cause I drive my golf cart by it all the time. And I was like, bro, what is going here? Like, it's gonna be something cool. When I was like, Bevy Mart, what is this? Like a little gas station? This sucks.
Right.
yeah,
But then Bevy, I was like, oh, okay, this is dope. Like, you know, and like my wife, she gets the THC drinks too, and stuff like that. So not that brand, but we might have to try that brand. But she likes going there and getting those, and they have them like in the singles. You can just buy singles and
Right,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So it's pretty cool.
that's what I need. One of those
Yeah, it's a
closer
good
to
spot.
my side of house
Yeah.
or town, I guess.
Say it would never make sense to put it in Brunswick County anywhere.
Why?
But I don't think we have the healthy type of people where their margins are being made. We do need the coffee though.
was
There's no
gonna
coffee
say.
shop in Brunswick County.
You live in Leland?
Yeah.
Both of
Besides
y'all?
Starbucks, no, I live in
Castlemaine.
Gotcha.
like Wrightsboro, Castlemaine. Yeah, one day someone's gonna open up something down there.
Yeah,
I
because
know
there's
it.
a Starbucks and 2 Port City Javas. There's never anyone at Port City Java.
That PCJ's been there for like almost 2 decades though.
Yeah, no one's ever at either one of them.
Going to
And
Harris
then-
Cedar?
So no, there's a Port City Java that's like across from Harris Theater, in like a shopping center back there, and then there's another one in Brunswick Forest.
Yes, that's right.
There's
Yeah,
like-
yep.
Yeah, there's like never anyone there.
I've never seen anybody there.
Just
either
crazy.
when I
But
go there.
Starbucks, it's like wrapped around the building 3 times. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
It kills me so bad. But you're doing great in Wilmington, finding people. My brain jumped from Starbucks and good marketing
Yeah, no
because they're
worries.
doing great marketing to like stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
How are you finding new people to do ads? Like, and obviously finding the real estate to put them up.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully I got a few guys now, like, that help me out, and that's good. It's just a process, man. I think that going into different businesses, staying persistent, whatever you do is the key to success. So I do a lot of cold outreach through Instagram, through Facebook. I call businesses. So I mean, it's just a combination of having a good team, being persistent, reaching out to people on social media. That's what it takes in order to get that real estate, to sell those advertisers. Thankfully, we have a good, referral business too. People refer us different locations, advertisers, all that good stuff. So, it's one of those things where I feel like we're constantly evolving, but always going to be the best is face to face. Walking into that business when they're not super busy and saying, "Hey, is the owner here? Can I talk to him for a second? I want to talk to him about a potential partnership, a free proposal. Obviously, it's not going to cost you anything." And so that's just been our biggest success, is just showing up, calling and dialing, the Jordan Belfort, like just keep ringing,
yeah.
keep dialing. If I always call twice. So if nobody ever answers, I call them right back twice. Because I know if like somebody calls me twice, I'm like, yo, this might be important.
Yeah.
And so I answer the phone. So that's the thing I got from him. Is like always call twice. And I just love the sales game. I love hunting the sale. It's a drive for me, and it's one of those things where it just gives me like a high. And so I love when somebody tells me no. I'm like, I'll be back.
Right.
Or even if you say no, and I know some people you'll never close them. You just won't. They're not your right client. They're not your right avatar.
And some people, do you when people say no, do you ask them why? To,
Yeah, definitely.
learn from that situation.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes it'll be price. Sometimes, like, obviously I'm not putting a TV in G Prime or Origins. It's just not the vibe. And I would not even try to sell them because it's not the vibe. But if they were an advertiser and they say, "Hey, I don't want to move forward," I always ask, "Why do you not want to move forward?" Most of the time it's either price, they don't have the enough information, which it's usually not that, because we try to give them as much information as possible. It's pretty simple. You pay this price, this is how many ads you get a month, these are your locations. So yeah, we definitely want to hear back. But sometimes that can piss people off when you ask them why you're saying no. Why are you not buying my product or service? It's not that I'm trying to get you to buy it. I just want honest and genuine feedback.
Right.
And sometimes people don't want to give you that. It feels like it's like their guard goes up. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to buy. Like, I don't have to tell you. I'm like, no worries. You don't have to tell me, but I'd love to know. That way I can figure out, did I do something wrong? Did my team do something wrong?
Right.
Or is my price just not right? So it's always just getting those numbers down and figuring out where people are at.
Right.
So
I've seen you doing a few classes over at UNCW before too. What are you teaching on when you're over there?
yeah, so I did Business Week one time last year, like maybe twice. I've done Business Week twice. So really just like entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
the grind, not giving up. And then I did something with, I think, $1 Million Cups with Jack. Is his name Jack?
Yeah.
Jack. So, I'm always grateful, and I've been on here to come on with different opportunities where I can kind of teach or give insight of whatever I do. But the biggest thing for me, I think, is just not being able to navigate through tough waters, because I almost had to sell my business back in 2020, basically right before COVID.
Yeah.
So we had to do a shift. So I started with a business partner. He built up Crystal Clear Shine off Market Street and sold that right there. We're close to Indochine.
Yeah.
Right.
So he built that up and sold it. His grandpa was Bob Worman. He owned like 30 dealerships in Chicago.
Yeah.
He sold Michael Jordan like 15 of them. His grandpa did.
Wow.
So we started this business together in 2017. I was a junior, Digital Wave, no screens, just literally Ty Lopez style social media marketing.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Ty Lopez.
Right. Yeah.
Good and bad. But so that wasn't working. Like, we had Bourbon Street was one of our first clients. Kai's Spa and Salon over here, the Forum.
Right.
So we were just going door to door, calling businesses. And so in like 2019, I was making no money. I was living with my grandma, moved back, and I was like, dude, like, this ain't gonna work. And so like Chris Carlton, I think he's with either WWY or WCT. He offered me like a sales job, and I almost took it, but I just knew something that was different. And then I saw the screen idea and opportunity, and I've been helping my buddy Gray out, who's one of my mentors. He was in the out-of-home industry.
Right.
And so that was a big shift. So I like teaching those students over there, like, hey, even if you don't have it figured out now, you can always navigate. And sometimes, like, I'm glad that happened, because that gave the opportunity of the indoor billboard. So if that didn't happen, like, the failure of that, this wouldn't arose. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like products with like Apple. Some things they did failed for them to have a better product. Amazon did it too. I think Amazon launched a phone or something, or they've got into, there's so many businesses, like big businesses, that launch products that don't work, but it actually ends up helping them out in the future because they learn from it.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's what that did. So I just going over there teaching that stuff.
Kind of like we had another guy on, if you're listening to this, a few weeks ago. His name is Ty with Grind. He was talking about building up the business to be purchased by a larger corporation.
Yeah.
And many times these larger corporations are trying to like build their own thing, and then they're
Yeah.
like, we can't do this. And
Exactly.
so they find one that's already
The
running
barrier
properly.
to entry is hard.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's when businesses will be bought out. And that's my goal. Eventually, I want to sell, but I want to sell when the time is right. And I don't know what I would do even if I did sell tomorrow. It's like, what would I do? Probably gonna start another company, but,
Right,
I was gonna
exactly.
say.
but I don't really know. I love sales. Like, I love what both you guys are in, because you guys are selling yourself. Both your industries are completely different. By the end of the day, you people need to give you trust.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna, if I'm gonna buy a ring, or if I'm gonna buy, financial products or a service from you guys, that trust is the biggest thing in business altogether. And that's what I'm looking for when I'm hiring somebody. Is I don't care what your resume is. I don't care what college you went to. I don't care if you even went to college. Yes, it helps if you had, because it shows you have some kind of drive. But there's some people I know that didn't go to college and they're massively successful.
Right.
So college is not an indication of how successful you're going to be. I just want to know that you have good communication skills. Do you have good nonverbals? Can we make eye contact? So many people you go to, I told a waitress today, I was like, you make really good eye contact. My wife's like, you're so awkward. I was like, who says that? But most, like, some waitresses, you're like, I take your order, like, and they just like, it's not like attention based.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm tipping you 20 to 30%, like, I want service.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
I
so
was
that's
talking about this
what I'm
with one
looking
of
for.
our new coworkers recently, that she's Gen Z, and I was like, Gen Z has a lot of drive. However, they can't really look people in the eye for some reason. I think it's because they've been on screens their whole entire life.
they have.
And-
It can be awkward if you never do it growing up.
Right,
And I
exactly.
it's like, I remember when your mom and dad's like, look me in the eye. You know you did wrong, boy.
Right.
You want that ass whooping?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, I don't. Like, it's like your dog. If do you have pets?
Yeah.
Even though they do something wrong, you look at them like, and they just like, look, it's like,
Yeah.
it's awkward. You're right though. It's like, and I'm a little concerned for that generation.
Yeah.
We're both what are we, millennials?
Yeah, millennials,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
millennials. So, but the Gen Z, yes, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, they have a lot of drive. They're on that social media era, but they're also lazy as hell.
The question is, are they going to be like this generation, like this wave's like hippies?
Yeah,
Because like they were labeled as like they were trying to be activists, but they were kind of lazy and they weren't working as much. And the ones that you see, they're known for that generation versus being like the more outspoken. Whereas like millennials got stuck teaching the young people and the old people how to do stuff, which is going to be
yeah, it's
much
gonna be
fun.
interesting.
Yeah.
So, what like you guys growing up? Did you guys always have drive? Did you? What does that look like for y'all? Or did that look
Yeah.
like for you guys?
I mean, I had my first like lawn care business when I was like 14.
Oh wow!
So like
So
I
you
was
were
going,
one of those guys.
Yeah, so I was
That's
going
dope,
door
though.
to door, like knocking on doors.
It's dope.
Like,
Tom Brady
kinda-
talks about his lawn care business. He was
Right.
going mowing lawns.
Yeah. So I went from that, and then after I was done doing that, I got into a DJing company and started DJing and everything like that. So I've just always been cold calling, knocking on doors, sales.
Grind mode.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it's like to get like a actual salary.
Yeah.
no clue what it's like to get a paycheck, the same paycheck 2 weeks in a row.
Well, at Reed's, you guys were on salary, right?
No.
No,
Or was this commission
it was-
only?
There, you got a very, very small hourly.
It's like almost being a waitress. You work off
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah.
but it's not as crazy as being a waitress.
Right, yeah. They really get paid nothing. but
Yeah, I'm like y'all.
yeah, we primarily got commission over there. So
What about you?
Me? No, I've been working since I was like 15, but it was never like goal to be like, oh, I want to own this company. I was
Yeah, me either.
like, I'm here, and now I go to work and people ask me questions.
I don't think I did it necessarily because I wanted
Yeah.
to own something. It
Yeah.
was just I wanted to buy something, and my dad was like, "You're gonna have to make some money if you want to afford that."
Yeah, and like for me, like I didn't have a job until I was like 19 years old. Like I mowed my grandmother's lawn. She gave me just like here's 20, 30 bucks. But like my first job was Zaxby's. Never even thought that I'd own a company. I think I just got hella high all the time, smoking weed, and eventually just watching too much YouTube. And was like,
Right.
yeah, Tyler Lopez can do this. I can do this. But going back to the waitress, I got an interesting question for you guys. Do you think waitresses or waiters, you know, all above, do you think they should be tipped automatically every time 20%? Or do you think that the industry has gotten to a point, because unfortunately they don't get paid a good hourly. But for me, I always give 20%. I'll be honest with you, but there's sometimes where I don't want to. Not to say that screw you, you know, or whatever, I'm cheap, but it's like it's a service. You're doing me a
bad
service, and when you
service.
don't do the service, why should I have to do 20%? Like, what are both of y'all's opinions on that? Because I'm kind of like indifferent about it. Like, you know, my wife's like, no, you got to do it regardless. That's what they get paid. But it's like, but you know, I just wanted y'all's
the most
thoughts on that.
egregious one that I've seen when it comes to like actual food trading of food
Yeah.
is Pop Stroke, where they make you scan the thing by
Oh, yeah, I
yourself.
remember.
You
Yeah.
order everything on your phone,
Yeah.
and it's like, do you want to tip 20%? And this is where I think they do a disservice to the waitress or waiter or whatever too. Is I haven't spoke to you yet,
Yeah.
and you want me to put in my order and give you a tip? I don't
Yeah.
even know who you are. Like, that's egregious.
A lot of food restaurants are doing that too when you're online ordering. It's like, what am I
Right,
tipping
yeah.
for? Because you already, the cooks get paid hourly. So what am I actually
Right.
tipping? You're just bagging up my food, but
But
you
some restaurants do tip share,
okay?
and that's I wish
Not
that
to
would-
the cooking staff.
yeah, back of house gets it too.
Oh wow,
Depends on the restaurant.
Right.
But like
I knew, like,
I
the
do know
manage-
I know
yeah.
some do tip outs, and like they actually do tip share. That's I would put it out. I wish more restaurants would actually tell us who was getting the tip, because that's why I always like minimum's 20%. Because I agree, I get sometimes I'm like, y'all did not do what I expected.
I
of
spent
this
$200
level.
and you want me
Yeah.
to give you $40.
Yeah.
Like when I saw you 2 times,
Right.
that doesn't really happen at high end restaurants. But
Right.
you
But
agree?
there's
You
spots,
see what I'm
yeah.
saying, right?
Like if I'm spending the money, I'm like, yeah, I only got 2 drinks, but if you would come back more than twice or 3
Yeah.
times to drop my food, I would have ordered more drinks. But we do. I just know people don't get paid much, so that's why I do 20%. But one, if the cost of everything wasn't so expensive, they could pay people more, and then I wouldn't feel as bad paying 20%. But if I knew straight up, oh, hey, this is tip share, or I know that the money's going between like the people who are working, then I don't feel as bad.
Yeah. No, it's weird. I felt like a dick when I was like, I don't want to give her 20% or give him 20%, but it's like, I think about that. It's like the hourly and stuff, and it's just tough because I'm just like, why do people just show up? Like, if you want me to tip good, it's pretty simple, right? Just show up, go to the table. Hey, can I get you anything else? Like, why not? Why? And you don't do that, and you expect me to give, a great tip.
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we don't know what they're going through. They could have had a bad day, overworked, too many tables, so
I
it's
can't
tough.
say it's always 20%, but it usually is, only because like I know someone's bussing. I'm usually getting a drink, so I know like the bartender is doing something, and literally the waiter's just like the intermediary.
Yeah.
So usually I'll tip something for that. But like I get notifications for my credit card all the time. It's like, you tipped 41% at rounds. Like, I also have no problem like way tipping higher if I have an incredible experience.
That's pretty good if you tip 41%.
Well, it's just like if I go there and I get a drink and chicken tenders,
it's $20. You may give him $15.
Right? Yeah. If it's 20 and I give them 10, that's 50. That's 50%.
Yeah. You ain't tipping though like $1,000. Here's $400.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
That's still good though. Like that says a lot because $20 table that tips $15, 40%, that can make up for two tables that only tip 5% or no tip.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely not like a no tip guy. Like, I tip,
Right.
and I've tipped really good, but also here lately, in the service industry, I've just been getting some bad waitresses, and I'm just like, damn.
Well, and that's I feel like we're coming up on that age. Is like, yes, people need to make money, but you should find another job.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, I
if you
can't
dislike
find
this that much.
can't find people to come work jobs because one, the cost of living so high, and they're like, I need to be paid this much, and I'm like, yeah, but you aren't doing what's
You're not worth
expected
that.
of you.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's always funny, like on the two ends of the spectrum, where you have the people that own businesses and they're like, I can't find anybody good. No one's like looking for jobs. And then on the other side, like there's good people, but they're like, I can't find any job. There's no one hiring.
yeah, because
like,
that guy
someone's not talking to each other.
That guy doesn't want to pay this guy what he thinks he's worth, even though this guy's actually worth it. It's because they're jaded by the Gen Zer who says they're worth this much and can't do their job.
Yeah, and I love the quote, like, you get paid in the proportion of the problem, how big of a problem you solve. So if you're solving big problems, you're going to get paid a lot. If you solve little tiny problems, you'll get paid, tiny things. So, so it's definitely interesting. But, yeah, I mean, the restaurant industry is just it's a beast.
It is so hard right
now. It's a beast.
Wilmington, I still stand by, is probably one. If you're going to be in the service industry, Wilmington's probably one of the best places to be in the service industry, because it's not like you're dealing with massive things in Vegas, right? But you're also like going to an area where service is needed, as opposed to being like Kelly living in Wilson. I'm sure you don't make a lot of money being a waiter in Wilson.
That light's coming in. I see it.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, so it's interesting. So what do you guys think about this? So G Prime, so we go there a lot, and when they first opened, and they'd done this up to like 3 months ago, like all the tips were basically going to the server. But now in the last 3 months, it's a shared tip on all the servers. So it's like, it's good for like somebody that's new that comes in, maybe he's like learning, but it's maybe bad if like you have a specific people that come in, hey, I want Chris or I want Tyler. And so like, hey, and I'm going to tip you $200 because you're my guy. And so that is now being shared amongst all the servers. How do you guys feel about that? There's a lot of servers that are leaving G Prime because of that, because they have people like regulars that come in, they tip them very good. And it's like, you could have a crappy teammate and then you still have to pay him out, and it's like,
I'll give you my controversial opinion on that.
So I'll give the non-controversial. Okay. There's the two types of people, the ones who hear that and they're like, oh, like I'm going to do my job because I'm good at my job.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be consistent. And then there's the people who are like, oh, well, even if I'm a shitty person, I'm still going to make some money tonight. And I wish the shitty people were the ones who quit and the ones who are like good and we're like, yo, we're all on the same page. We're just going to run it.
Yeah.
Then you're all making more money.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't see that.
And the two ways that I see it is like the personal, like libertarian version of me is like, I will do my own job, pay me for my own job. The business like owner of me is saying it makes sense to do this if I have good management, right? So the reason why that's important is if you have good management, you just have a high quality standard.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if that's the case, and I'm looking across my other two waiters, or you and Chris, we're like, you know, we're all going to be killing it today. I don't really care if I'm sharing a little bit of mine because I know Chris is pulling weight and I know Austin's pulling weight.
You want a good team. It's all about the team. It's like I'm
exactly.
trying to win a Super Bowl. Tom Brady's going to do his job. Edelman's, Gronk, the defense. Like, we're all going to do our job for the end goal is to, you know, win a Super Bowl. Restaurant is to make our customers happy, make some money. So, yeah, it's interesting. There were a lot of people who left because of that. Dang. And so it was
I
definitely.
mean, I wouldn't leave right away just for the sake that they made that
Well,
change.
it definitely
but-
dropped. Their
Right.
money in their pockets dropped. We asked him. Like, he used to work at Brasserie.
Well, everyone's money couldn't have dropped.
Well, no,
No,
he's
the people at the top who were making good money.
Right.
I'm talking about like the wait. He said as being a waitress, like as a waiter, his money he took home, his tips dropped when they started splitting them.
Right, yeah.
With the
So,
months
you
each
know,
other.
he was the, like...
He was
doing
making
his
good
job.
money. Yeah, he was doing really good. He was making good money. He was like, but somebody's probably went up. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's not doing a good
It's like,
job.
oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, like imagine
50
just
bucks an
coming
hour
home
extra.
like, yo, like I'm walking away with $500 a night. Like I'm using like a $200 kind of night.
Yeah.
Right.
You ain't
The other
complaining.
guy who was like, yeah, well, I usually make $1,200 and
There's always gonna be good for somebody and bad for somebody.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, but have you? Yeah, it's interesting.
We've not been to G Prime. My goal this year is to try at least
Bro,
8 new restaurants.
G Prime is definitely like my favorite restaurant in Wilmington. Like I have no partnerships, no ties, no, you know, like G Prime is the spot. I mean, they just have the drinks. The guy who owns Kipo's owns G Prime.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so they have like a restaurant group of about 18 restaurants amongst all of North Carolina. So they have the new sushi bar and the Portland Grill.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I heard that
Aluminum.
smacks.
it
I
does. They
haven't
have
had
they have a toro, like a tuna.
Mhm.
It's stupid expensive. It's like $30 a piece.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, did I order the right thing? Why is this $30? I thought it was like a roll
Right,
or
yeah.
like 6 pieces. I just
Nope.
paid for like one piece. I was like, I hope this damn thing is the best thing I had. It was good. Probably wouldn't pay $30 for it. Like I'm not balling like that. Like, but no, it's gas. G Prime, you guys got to go.
Yeah, I've been a couple times.
We
there.
should
It's
us
pretty
three.
good,
We should
yeah.
go sometime.
Be fun, yeah.
Yeah, I mean Monday through Thursday, I had the $59 or $55
can't beat
special,
that.
so you can't beat it. I mean, steak, salad, side, and a dessert.
If they had better lighting, we could just post up in there.
Right, yeah.
Their lighting is very dark.
I mean, that's most restaurants.
Yeah, I don't even.
They-
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
We are pretty close.
Yeah, there's so many restaurants around here. Like it's dope.
That explains why people are doing that. Like Keith Lee, let me get the food to go and just sit in my car where I can put a camera and a light up
Right.
and just try this.
He definitely put so many food influencers on by like doing that. Like
Yes.
I remember seeing him when he first blew up. He came to North Carolina a few times and
Yeah,
did some
That's
stuff.
right, yeah.
And I was like, damn, like I wish that was my life.
I know, not too bad.
No, I mean I'm not comparing, but like
Yeah.
it's pretty dope. Like he helped so many. His like he has the Keith Lee effect.
Yes.
Right.
Like dude does something and it's like you're gonna go viral, bro. Like
Yeah.
your sales are gonna 1,000,000x.
Yes. Unless you're horrible.
Yeah, unless your food just
Well,
sucks.
you'll do great for one day. and
You
then-
know Keith's done some videos though, and he's be like,
like-
"This is ass,"
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, it's like a 7.5," but like,
Right.
we still want to go try it because Keith tried it. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't think he's ever gave like a really bad review, has he?
There's been at least 2.
Okay, so he has given.
Yeah. Like
honestly,
he went somewhere and was like, nah, this is not.
This is not hitting.
Yeah.
So you think he's honest for the most part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and this is the thing is like, you hope that people who are reviewing things are honest no matter what.
Yeah, 100%.
Because then when you get their review and then you go and you're like, really?
Mhm.
I think you're right. We could probably do like a secondary podcast of us just doing like trying
Just
food
straight
around the
food.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you could do a lot of content with that. Reels, podcasts, interviews. It'd be some cool stuff. You guys should get maybe it's like some chefs on or like maybe like a restaurant owner. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Good idea.
Like,
No,
y'all-
'cause-
have y'all- have y'all
Chris is
done-
in
Because
charge
also
of
then we're
that.
like, so what is your favorite knife that you use in the kitchen?
have y'all done anything like that? Like interviewed like a restaurant
We
owner,
haven't had
like a
any
chef?
restaurants.
Not that I can think of.
Surprising.
Yeah,
You
it's
know who-
surprising.
I know exactly who I'll say we'll invite.
Yeah, like y'all should go
Yeah.
for like some of like the modern spots, like the Grim Burgers and like
Oh,
spots.
that's right.
then
Yeah, we
yes.
had it. Yeah.
We're thinking heavy.
like
I'm
like
thinking
high
Big
end.
Kitchen.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Origins, G Prime,
Yes.
Circa, like yeah.
So the answer is yes. We did have Grimburger on. Oh, that was so good. It was right before they opened.
He brought some burgers.
Well, no,
They
I
didn't
just
have the
eat
kitchen. They
Grimburgers
didn't have the
enough.
kitchen
Yeah,
built
yeah.
yet.
No, I
It was,
do.
it was
I
horrible timing.
I ate enough Grimburgers to know exactly. I'm like, yeah,
I have
that's
now.
on point. Yes.
But now I found out about Perla's Burger, and
That Perla's
That's
Burger is the best burger in
amazing.
Wilmington.
yeah,
Like honestly, damn, it's Sunday.
I know. I was thinking that too.
They open at 6. They close.
I don't even
But
know if
they-
they're open
I
today.
think they're open today, but they're going to be closed by the time I think we leave.
We leave.
Yeah, no, they're it's silly.
They close at 9.
9, okay.
Don't tempt me.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go
No.
see that new Marty Supreme movie. Have you seen the
Oh,
Timothy
Chalamet.
Yeah, Chalamet. Like heard like ups and down reviews about it, but
Right.
you know he's kid's been on fire. I mean,
Yes.
I saw his videos like he does not miss. Have you seen the Dunes? The Dune
I
movie?
saw the first one.
Did you
I
like
haven't-
it?
It's Dune.
Yeah,
Like it is a very.
Zendaya on it too. Like,
Yeah.
bro, they had
It's an interesting movie.
No, it
If
is.
You
The
don't
s-
like
that kind of
something-
like sci-fi. Like, yeah, it's definitely. I'm not a sci-fi like,
Uh-uh.
but like
It was good.
it was definitely good. And like he was in Willy Wonka, and I mean, I'm like, dude, he's definitely like up there. I just saw the new Avatar too. That was gas.
Was it?
Yeah, Avatar was really good.
I saw the first one, and I haven't.
Yeah, it's a
and
long
It just makes
movie.
me old because I saw it in theaters.
It's a long movie, bro. Like, and I don't even do too much like sci-fi, but like those movies, you know, those one of the
Get it,
highest
yeah.
grossing movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like it's in the billions.
The last like full length movie I watched, besides Christmas movies, was Sinners, and that was a whole experience.
I heard that was very like interesting. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Like I like those like retakes.
Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a good take of like twins in the South in like the 20s,
Yeah.
just getting back from World War One, just trying to deal with the BS. I was like, huh. And they have vampires. So it just adds to the whole.
That sounds like a whole mix of things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good new take. Like I have not seen a take like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
It's on HBO. I put it on for my dog to watch yesterday.
That's funny.
But yeah, do you have anything that people can be looking out for you coming up?
Nothing really. I mean, other than just we're hiring right now. Always
Mm-hmm.
looking to talk to individuals who are driven, want to make some extra money on the side. People that know location owners, refer us business, talk, just communicate, marketing, anything marketing, sales. I'm always just down to like just chat about. It's what I'm passionate about. So anything
Yeah.
like that. I mean, other than that, no, not really. I mean, I know that sounds boring, but
Oh,
I'm just locked in right now. So it's gonna be a lot of grind the next few years. But
yeah.
my goal is to get to like 500 to 1,000 locations, probably in the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll come on in a few years and I'll be there. If not, I'll still be here.
Yeah, it's still a story.
Yeah. So I appreciate you guys having me
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
And
it's
whenever-
great. Thank you.
It's been fun.
Once we figure out how we're gonna eat food and judge things,
I would love
You'll
to.
be the
we will
first
have-
one.
I would love to come on and, or let me know when the episode drops, and
Yeah.
definitely get like some burgers or like pizza or whatever, like would be good.
Do it right.
can-
You know what? The other place,
No.
Surf City Smash.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them,
They're good.
dude.
If
And
you're ever wanting to go up that way.
I heard they're really good. True Blue, $7 burgers. Their burgers are not bad.
I know,
They're
yeah,
not definitely not
solid.
like they're top 10 for me.
Right.
But they're and G Prime like
Especially for like the deal, like you said, like for their
$7.
burgers. I mean, $7 for a
Yeah.
True Blue burger. I was
know.
like
Really good
the
deal.
I know.
the
And there
value
comes, no fries
ratio.
though. No
I know,
fries.
that's true.
But like Perla, $20. Like I was like, damn, $20. Like I was like, this better be the best burger. I took a bite. I was like,
damn, it is.
I was like, bro, like it like melts your mouth. You know that right? You've seen Ratatouille?
Yeah,
You know when
yeah,
what's his
yeah.
name eats and takes it back to his childhood.
Right.
That's when you just eat a burger and you just like, bro, you just like look like, damn.
The bartender told me about it, and I was like, I feel terrible eating a burger here.
She's probably, nah,
And-
you got to.
Yeah, and she was like, you don't have to pay for anything if I'm lying. She was like, it's the best burger in town.
Damn, that's a
And
bold take.
I know. I was
Of course,
like,
more servers were like that, right?
I know. I was like, I'll take you up on that. And she
Yeah.
was like, I'll see what I can do. But
That's when you know you have confidence in your team and
Right.
the brand and the food.
yeah. And I was like, all right, let's do it then. And I took a bite. I was like, fuck, you're right.
Yep.
This
I
was
like,
gas.
this is the damn.
Everyone
I
says
hate
that.
how good it was for the price it was too, and it proves that it's worth it. Because I'm like, damn it, I'll pay for it again.
Yeah, 100%.
And I have.
Yeah,
So
that's dope.
Well, I know what I'm getting this week.
Perla or a burger?
Well, I'm definitely getting a burger, and I'll probably do Perla.
it's not open on Monday, but well, maybe I
We have
forget.
that's a whole other thing. Someone was complaining the other day. It's like, why do all these restaurants down here close on Mondays? And I'm like, because it's their day to restock.
Yeah,
Just
100%.
catch up, and it's a guaranteed.
You
day
know you're
off.
balling when you can close for a day, right?
Yes.
Like I don't need to open, on a Monday or a Sunday or Tuesday. It's like Chick-fil-A, dude. They're balling.
Exactly.
Like, I literally
Don't
told
worry
my
about
wife the other day, I was like, imagine Chick-fil-A open, how much sales they would do on a Sunday. Like, I'm a big Christian, and so I love what they stand
Right.
for. I love that. And I'm like, just imagine, it's like, they don't need to.
But what if it would cancel out? Because if you're open on Sunday, then you lose the hype of them being closed on Sundays.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it would.
Because that would.
How many times have
you?
you wanted Chick-fil-A on a Sunday and they weren't open?
Then I go to Bojangles.
Yeah. But I hate that feeling. It's like, man, I wish Chick-fil-A was open so bad.
Right.
But it almost hypes it up even more. It like helps that hype, because like
the
they're not open.
anticipation.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like we don't have any restaurants. Like there's a place called like Cousins Deli, I think, and they say it's
Yeah.
super hard to get into.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of restaurants in
Well, there's a
Wilmington where you
Cousins down
can't
here.
get into.
Right.
I wish we had somewhere like it was like New York or like like Miami or like Cali. It was like, yeah, you can't get in that restaurant unless you
Like for
know
3
somebody.
months,
We should
yeah.
have a restaurant like that. Why don't we have one?
I mean, we are getting there.
Yeah, like Olivero,
Yes.
it's getting up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely got put on the that's definitely. I don't think it's like the best restaurant in Wilmington, but it is good and they are consistent. I agree.
Yes. And I think that's what makes it up there.
Was it you? Someone sent me something on Instagram, and it was a guy, I think it was in France, and he was just looking for a job, and he found a job. It was a sketchy job, and it was just putting reviews on different restaurants.
It was
and
not
stuff.
me, but I love it.
And like he got paid just for putting
Yeah.
reviews on restaurants he'd never been to. So he
Like fake reviews.
fake reviews, yeah.
yeah.
And so he opened his own restaurant and named his like backyard this restaurant.
Yes.
And
okay.
he became the most popular or like best restaurant in whatever town he was from. But no one had ever been there. He had never had food out of it. And
You just
he just
made a
went
fake
ranked,
restaurant.
yeah, and he ranked so high and everything because of all these fake reviews that were come pouring
Wow.
in. And anytime the phone rang for it, the person on it would be like, we're way too packed out. You can't make a reservation. It's like, well, what about next year? And they're like, I mean, maybe 2 or 3 years out. Like,
Wow.
we'll get your reservation.
See that
Just
that
like
guy
lied to him.
that guy's smart, but he should take it to the next level and actually open a restaurant.
So he did do it for one day, and it was just all microwave meals. And these people were like, "Oh my gosh,
was this
the
like
cheese."
a YouTube? Was this like a
It was-
YouTube
I'm gonna have
I
episode?
to
think it was a
find it.
video,
I
like a
wish.
full video, because like he hyped it
like
up,
a Mr. Beast kind of video?
invited-
Like I'm gonna do
yes.
this, and yeah,
and people
That's
showed up
funny,
and they
too.
were like, "This is amazing," and they're like, "Bruh, this is lean cuisine."
yeah. Lean Cuisine be hitting though.
Oh man.
No, that's hilarious. I mean, that's the power. I'm surprised Google didn't like flag him for like fake reviews.
It was like Yelp or something. So
Oh, okay.
it was something like definitely not one of the big
Only
players.
old people
like,
use.
yeah. So you guys done after this last podcast?
Got
Yeah,
one
one
more,
Damn. So we got to wrap this thing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but it's been a thing.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I
Guys.
can't wait to figure out what's your favorite chicken tender. We'll ask it on the next one.
Yeah, we need to figure that out. I like chicken tenders. I just don't eat them all the time.
You're missing out. Fries is another one.
That's another good
Can we
one,
do? It's
That's
either-
an easy one to do. Like
it's
here's
either
like
chicken
five.
tenders or
Here's like 3 or
fries.
4 fries. You guys, what you should do too. You could do like the like put a blindfold on, get a guess, and or like you guys do it to each
Yeah.
other. Like just be like, yo, guess this, and
So Zeke Smash has some really good fries.
where's
They're
Zeke
like-
Smash?
It's in the Cargo District.
Is that
on-
Zeke's food? Like the Zeke's?
Oh, that
No,
place. No, the
different
one,
place.
yeah.
There's a
oh,
healthy
the new place,
Zeke's.
Zeke Smash.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
And then
about
there's
that,
a
yeah.
Zeke Smash, which is like smash burgers. Because Zeke's is like acai bowls or something like that.
Yeah, I'll say bowls, tuna, poke, all that good
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah. But the other joint is just smash
I want to try
burgers.
Zeke Smash. I heard it's good.
Yeah. Their fries taste They kind of remind me like PTs, but not as like PTs is too salty sometimes.
Yeah. No, they definitely are.
But I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have.
Let's get it. I'm ready for that burger review.
Right, yeah. We're having to do it now.
Let's go.
All right, boss. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys having
Catch
me.
you
Yeah,
next
thanks
one.
for the time. Appreciate
Cheers.
it. Cheers.